Hey guys, so this is late. I know, I'm really sorry. As you can see, I'm at home right now. I wasn't planning on coming home this weekend. I was going to come home next weekend, but I found out Thursday night that all of my friends at school were leaving. They were all going to their respective homes, and I didn't want to stay there all weekend by myself because that would be really horribly boring. So I'm home, and one of my really good friends is also home this weekend, and so I was hanging out with him last night, and I got back really late, and I didn't have time to make a video, so I'm sorry. That's a really lame excuse, I know, but I just wanted to say I was sorry for making this late because this has been happening too much lately. I apologize. What are your feelings on punishments, Brianna? I don't know if I'm okay with punishments just because I will have a serious issue watching either of you do things that'll just like make me feel uncomfortable. So if either of you like really want to do punishments, then I guess we can. But I think we shouldn't do punishments because I don't want to do them myself and I don't want to watch you guys do them. So that's my feelings on punishments. Explain to me how you can like winter when we live in northeastern Ohio. I'm just gonna say winter is probably like I like winter when I'm inside. If I have to leave my house in the wintertime, I hate it. I hate it so much. Like I hate the months January to March because that's really when winter gets bad. I guess you're a little further down south than where I've lived, Chrissy, but I live really close to you now, so I don't know. Maybe winters are not as ridiculous down there because I would get all the lake effect. But yeah. So I'm confused as to how you like winter. Like I respect it, but I just boggles my mind. So I'm really excited for the tutorial video, Brianna and Chrissy, but I'm having an issue figuring out things that I like to do that I can teach people how to do. Cause like I could teach you how to watch TV or use Tumblr or read. Do you want me to teach you how to read? I could do that. So those are like the things I do. So I'm gonna have to think of something better than that. And I think I'll be home next weekend, so I should be able to do it easier than if I was in the dorms. But yeah. And I'm excited to hear what you have in store for your topic the week after, Chrissy. And I don't know if the week after is going to be my turn since this was my week, but maybe the week after that I have a good topic. So it'll be an interesting one, I think. So, we've got topics for like ever. It's sweet. Let's do this. So, this week's topic is weird things we used to play as a kid. And I'm pretty sure I've said this before. I had so many warning signs when I was a child that I was going to be a weirdo when I grew up. I don't know how I missed them, but as I was looking back at the games I used to play, I realized that there was no hope for me as a child. My next door neighbor and I were really good friends, and the movie Spy Kids came out when we were kind of young, and so we were obsessed with it. We had this whole big spy ring, like we had gear, and we wouldn't let people in it, like our younger siblings, and it was like the coolest thing ever. We played that for years, like maybe a year and a half. I mean, we were so into it. It was totally legit. I'm not even joking. It was so cool. I was very much an imaginative child because I always played like games that we made up in our head. I very rarely would play like board games or things. I like board games, but I was always like it was always in my head. At recess, we also would play Sailor Moon, which I'm assuming that both of you have seen Sailor Moon. If you haven't, go on YouTube because it's there because that is such a quality show. And I was always Sailor Mars. And I really liked her. But then when I grew up, I think me and my friends were gonna go dress up as Sailor Moons, and I was Sailor Mercury because I was the smart one, which is stupid because I was not the smartest person in my group of friends. But Sailor Moon, we played like pretty much Sailor Moon RPG, I guess. It was like live action. It was like LARPing. I don't even know what it was, but I was weird as a kid. I also played Harry Potter, same thing. Me and my friend, the spy girl, we would like make up our own stories on our own characters, and we could do all this crap. It was weird. I don't even know what we were doing with our lives. And then when I was in third grade, that's when the first movie came out, and I had a really good friend. And during indoor recess, because I went to a Catholic school, we would have like board game stuff we could play, and we would play chess, but we would pretend it was wizard's chess and like talk in British accents, and we would quote the movie. We were so weird. I should have known that I was going to be a freak when I was a kid. I don't know how I missed all these warning signs. Just Conquest of the Empire sounds like the most epic game ever. I am a huge ancient history nerd, so that just kind of would be like the coolest thing. Oh, it kind of sounds like Oregon Trail. Did either of you guys play Oregon Trail? That was huge when I was a kid, and I loved Oregon Trail because I'm a history nerd too. So my day has been mighty nerdy because they're playing Firefly on the Science Channel all day, and I've been watching that while I study, and it's making studying much more bearable. So that's why my day has been mighty nerdy. Oh, this is also our 20th week doing this, guys. 20 weeks. I can't even fathom that. That's ridiculous. This is so cool. I love this. Um, but I hope you both have good weekends. I hope we see you next week. I'm excited for the tutorials. And Brianna, I will see you on Monday. Bye.